gamer.
What's good, sports gamers? And with the release of MLB The Show 18, we of course decided to go on and see if the new installment made any leaps graphically. And with the help of some of the biggest stars in the league, we're going to check this out. Alright, let's get to it. First up, we're going to check out Chris Sale. Now he's one of those guys where you didn't think much of his face last year. It was close enough, or so we thought. But after seeing the major upgrade Sale got in 18, it kind of puts his last year's model to shame. Now the dude on the right looks like he will cut up some jerseys, I'll just say that. Since this was an 11 a.m. game, I set it to the sun is out and you can see a much bigger shadow being cast on the 18 Sale going down the shoulders. And the minor changes like the updated green monster, and if you look way up top, the fans are wearing different clothes. Like I said, small details, but that's cool. Now for Chris Bryant, they told him to keep his mouth closed at the plate this time. And he also got a few equipment changes. His elbow guard is different this year and they removed the two sleeve look to him, while his face remains largely untouched it seems. As for Noah Syndergaard, the biggest upgrade in comparison shots for him is that MS Paint looking Mets logo behind him in 17. It does appear that the chain he's wearing is now visible from the front this year, and the Mets patch on his shoulder appears to be darker, but I may be tripping on that one. Now personally, I feel Kershaw still looks like a monster regarding his face scan, but the biggest thing I noticed was his delivery was tinkered with, as you see it's much lower in the 18 screenshot. I mean, look here. It's a lot lower to the ground now. Now what's instantly obvious for Max Scherzer is they removed the glove from in front of his face. And also the Nationals away jersey looks a lot more defined with more vibrant colors opposed to last year. You see on the shoulder how much duller the logo looks on the left compared to the right? And his face scan was good last year and they somehow made it better. It looks great. Wait, aren't his eyes different colors? Let me check. Oh man. Whoa, what's that on his forehead? Next up, Francisco Lindor. And they changed his batting stance as he lays it more on his shoulders now. I forgot he's cut his hair and dyed it and all that stuff because I was so confused at first who this was. For Bryce Harper, he's another one whose last year's face scan gets put to shame looking at his new one, especially for such a big name. His face on the left looks like something you will find in the Create a Player menu now. It does appear the colors in the jersey have been amped up this year because you can really see the red, it just pops in the pic on the right. He's also wearing the All-Star Game patch on the sleeve since the Nats will be hosting it this year. His gloves also appear to have a logo on them now, but it doesn't ring a bell what it is to me. And more random fan observations, behind Harper there's mostly Nats fans on the left, and in the screenshot on the right, you see Yankees fans. Nice. Now for Mookie Betts, again the colors look great here with the red and the blues. They really did a good job. Betts' goatee is cleaned up a little bit and his stance got updated as well. And he got a huge equipment overhaul with new gloves, wristbands, and now has red tape on his back. As for the Cy Young winner Corey Kluber, they did him dirty with the face he's making in this year's game. Like he's been up for 48 straight hours. He doesn't look that crazy in real life. See? Okay, I mean, now look at the World Series champ getting an update. They slapped the full beard on Altuve now, and he looks to have a better face scan as well. And the orange in his jersey is a different shade in this year's game. I gotta say, it wasn't super obvious to me how dull the colors in the jersey was last year until I seen that they did change it. As for Nolan Arenado, I actually like both picks. It is interesting the shadow isn't cast as harsh on him on the right as it is on the left. On the other picks, the shadows were basically identical in a bunch of them. I can also tell the texture of his beard is different in both picks. It looks softer in the 18 shot, if that makes sense. Nolan also gets an arm pad, a different bat, and a different color sleeve on his right arm for this year. I am interested to know why his gloves are green though. Now look at Correa looking like a brand new man. So they gave both him and Altuve beards. Correa also now has the team colored gloves, wearing the helmet with the face guard on it that you've seen Mike Stanton wear as well. I see you, Carlos. And last but not least, the cover boy Aaron Judge, who I expected them to have his everything correct since he's on the game, and it looks like they did him good. His face scan didn't need that much improvement, but his equipment got an upgrade as they changed his elbow brace, took the wristband off, added the pure white gloves, And what I'm sure made every Yankee fan happy, he got his signature stance at it. They have added or touched up a few of the stars and I'm sure a bunch others, but some guys like Manny Machado still doesn't quite look right with his, but maybe next year when he's on the Phillies they'll get it right. But overall, I like the leap they made facially to the players. Nobody so far I've seen that I feel they took a step back with, while a lot of guys got big upgrades, which is all you can ask for. And the washed out colors of MLB The Show 17 are no more, and the bright colors just pop on the screen, which is great. But what do you guys think? What do you find good and bad graphically in MLB The Show 18? And what aspects do you feel are an upgrade from the previous year? Leave it in the comments down below. And stay tuned here at Sports Gamers Online for more MLB The Show content. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell icon once you're with us so you're notified of all the content we put out. I'm Chris. Thank y'all for watching, and be good, y'all.